league.
Sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guy's perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Broncos. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
It's always such a bittersweet feeling anytime you have a good individual game, but it comes in a loss. You don't quite get to enjoy it as much as you would if it came with a team victory. So as the quarterback, as the leader, he needs to keep his standard of excellence at the same level and start bringing some other guys along with him.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll try to run for it. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend.
18,
As Shedeur on 1st down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He'll find his man, that's Jaden Higgins. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
19 strike.
10 yards on the pickup.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Sanders going to throw again. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. 1st and 10. Again, it's Sanders. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To throw again is Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his first touchdown this year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. He'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working across the field. This one's a Higgins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Steelers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll let this go for Pickens. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The Broncos offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about sucking.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sacks, and now it's 3rd and long.
Cougar night.
He'll look to throw, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as this drive quickly stalls out, so he's on to punch it away. That's fielded at about the 18. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for us Steelers.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that is incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
18, run.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing again is Sanders. That is brought in at the 10. And he's in!
Complete to
Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Ready, ready. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
5 yards to go.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. First time he's caught a ball here tonight. And it is good for a first down.
48-yard line.
Now that. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop the throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here comes the blitz as this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Leo Chenal working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
70 line. Ready.
Throwing now on, and they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
A loss of 7.
Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. It's a gain of 34.
First down.
Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Jaden Higgins. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Broncos offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And into space. Still on the move. DK Metcalf. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll throw on first down with Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards after the catch.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. All right, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2. And bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
76.
Now, Shador. Open man, left side. He's got it. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Around the gun, they give it to Barkley. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd down and 9.
Bronco 80.
To throw is Sanders. That is caught, finding Higgins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Saquon. Touchdown. Pittsburgh. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Broncos offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. To start this on the ground, it's Taylor. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Tackle at the 17-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the...
They'll send a man in motion left. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs. Back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd and 15.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returnable from his own 15. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
On the jump.
1st down. Available to the play. 1st down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 10 more on that one. And another 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
1st down.
Look at 19.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
16-yard line.
Viking 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to Coleman. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Third and 11.
Tag!
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He's inside the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Steelers. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year.
His camp is good. Makes the score first 29. Broncos 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This fielded at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10.
Let's go!
Man in motion is Coleman. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Cowboy 80!
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off.
Ready, set!
After this, ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set him to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Denver.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
With the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Broncos cut into the lead a little bit.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The
Steelers offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. That's a gain of 16 yards. And it sets up 1st and goal. And now the Steelers are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Hot 70, hot 70. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Barkley. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Denver, good night, everybody.